You mean the papers are no good? You just let my wife say. Yo, come here. Me? Yes, you.
Oh, so sorry.
Very sorry.
Damn it.
Oh, cool. You damn clank. Why don't you watch where you're going?
Here, let me help you with that, ma'am.
Man? Seriously?
You could have gone with Sweetie. You get my message about Dubai?
Yeah. I'm glad you're alright, Adam. That ambush sounded pretty bad, man.
Not something I was expecting, that's for sure. Any idea who hit us?
Well, I'm sure your task force will come up with something. And that it won't be what the Juggernaut Collective digs up. Kinda odd, though, don't you think? Interpol sending your team, the Prague team, to Dubai in the first place?
Miller said they were scrambling. Last-minute intel. We were the only strike team available.
Yeah, well, that's a lie. Better get moving. The Collective has been keeping tabs on all task force divisions ever since we slipped you into one of them. They've got a team in Oman. They've been a hell of a lot faster than you guys.
So why send us?
I don't know. If the task force is an Illuminati front, like we all suspect, it doesn't make much sense to send it into an ambush.
Unless they wanted our team to see something. Officially.
Augovet, si pravte si papíry. Si pravte si papíry na inspekci.
Don't make a scene, Adam.
Wouldn't dream of it, Alex.
Nezastavuj se!
I swear it's gotten even worse here in the past few days. Everyone looking over their shoulder. Terrified Augs like us are going to attack them again.
Somebody probably will. Treat people like animals long enough, they'll start acting like animals.
You say that like there's nothing we could do to stop it.
I already tried 2 years ago. It didn't work out so well.
So what? Are you saying we should just give up? Let hatred and prejudice take over? To hell with that!
I'm saying I can only go after enemies I see, Alex. The men who caused all this, the true power brokers, they're the ones I need to stop. I thought you knew that.
I do. You, me, the Juggernaut Collective, we're all trying to stop them. It doesn't mean turning a blind eye to...
Then help me find them.
Just watch yourself, Clank.
I can't believe you're doing that!
You brought this on yourself. Make this any harder than it has to be.
I hate this city. Come on. If you're right about Dubai, about the Illuminati needing your team as witnesses, then we need to find out why. Who gave you the order to mobilize?
Miller did. But it probably came from someone higher up the chain.
Doesn't mean he's not in on it. Ever heard of the NSN?
A neural subnet, sure. In TF-29, directors use it to plan ops and communicate privately in cyberspace. What's this?
Whisper chip. Custom-made wiretap device. Janus designed it to fit inside the NSN's motherboard.
Ah, the elusive Janus, leader of the hacktivists. Am I ever gonna meet this guy?
Someday, maybe. Right now you need to concentrate on Miller and find a way to access the NSN's mother.
Alex, you okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's get out of here.
Careful. We'll talk.
Stand back, let me help. Hold on. Shit. Alex, it's Adam.
Hey, you sound like shit. How you feeling?
A little sore, but I'll be alright. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I've been through worse. Jesus, how fucked up is that to think, huh?
Listen, Alex, my systems are acting up a little, so I've got to get checked out. But if you want to meet or...
What? No, I'm fine, man. You just take care of you. This girl's built tough. Give me a call when you're useful again, okay?
Alright, I will. Talk to you soon. Open blinds.
Good morning, Adam. You have one new message.
From?
David Sarif.
Play it.
Adam, it's David. I know it's been a while, but after what happened in Prague yesterday... Look, son, whatever reasons you've had for not getting in touch these last 2 years, well, life's too short. I'm leaving for London soon, but give me a call.
You saved his vid call number?
Yes, Adam. Just activate your TV system.
easier and expedient. That is why I moved to the Utrecht complex.
I thought you were forced to leave your native Germany. Were they not...
Adam! Thanks for calling me back, son.
Seraph.
I heard about the bombing in Prague. It's all over the news. Did anyone you know get hurt?
You know me. I tend to keep to myself. I'm surprised you even know I'm here.
Interpol called me when you applied for the job, part of their extensive background checks. I gave you a glowing recommendation.
Thanks. What do you want?
What do I want? Jeez, Adam. I know I did some questionable things in the past, but a lot's happened in the last 2 years. To both of us.
That's true. For what it's worth, I'm glad you made it out of Panchaea.
Thank you. It wasn't easy, as I'm sure you know. I was at death's door by the time the rescue crews pulled me out of the wreckage, and while the doctors were stitching me back together, my company fell apart. Wasn't anything I could do to stop it, not from a hospital bed.
I heard Tai Young Medical bought everything up.
They're the only biotech corporation that could, after the incident. Our patents, our tech, everything. Oh well, sometimes one dream has to die so another can rise from its ashes.
You heard anything from Megan?
After all we went through, I thought she'd stand by me. Still, you know, she always wanted to be at the cutting edge. She didn't see a future for herself in Detroit, so she went to VersaLife.
She moved to Hong Kong?
San Francisco. They've got an offshore research facility there named Rokaseca Beach. I'm sure you've seen it in the news.
California, huh? I wonder if she's told her mother.
You want my advice, son? Write her out of your life. Because I'm damn sure she's written us out of hers.
You talked to Pritchard lately?
Frank! Out of all of us, I think he's the one who's changed the least.
He'd probably tell you there wasn't anything about him that needed changing.
I'm sure he would. But when the world transforms itself the way ours has, people need to adapt or get left behind. Frank's freelance now, but he's still in computer security, still in Detroit. I don't know if he'll ever leave.
Your message said you were going to London. Casual trip? Or is this tied to the new dream?
I'm, meeting with the Santo Group, Nathaniel Brown and his investors.
Santo? They built the Utrecht complex, the Og Ghetto, here in Prague. Why are you meeting with them?
Brown's got big plans. He wants to focus on real solutions, ideas that look to the future. You've heard of the Safe Harbor Initiative?
I've heard of Rabia. The walled city he and his company are building in the desert for Augs?
The bee is just a part of it. We're talking about self-sustaining, energy-efficient arcologies that can be replicated anywhere on Earth. Cities built by the augmented, for the augmented.
Where the dream of self-controlled human evolution lives on.
It may not seem like it right now, son, but one day, people will move on from the incident. And when that happens, we'll be ready for it. I'm glad we caught up, Adam. I've always tried to look out for you, you know. That bombing yesterday.
You didn't call to talk about the bombing. Just ask.
Nothing, really. I just need a signature so I can finish filing the bankruptcy paperwork.
You need my signature?
Yeah, apparently there was some kind of bureaucratic mix-up caused by you being declared legally dead for a year. The apartment in Detroit was leased in your name even though we paid for it.
Fine. Send me the paperwork.
Thanks, Adam. I appreciate it, really.
Goodbye, Seraph. Miller, it's Jensen.
It's good to finally hear from you, Agent. You doing okay?
Sorry about the downtime. I'll get to the office as soon as I can, but my Augs took a hit during the attack. I need to get them looked at.
Of course. There's a lot of work ahead of it. Jensen, I'll see you when you get in.
Dr. Kohler, I need to pay you a visit.
Jensen! Now's actually a really good time for me, like right now!
Something wrong?
There are some guys in my bookshop. Pissed off the Valley gangster-looking guys. So, unless you want bloodshed the day after a terror attack...
The front door isn't the most peaceful option. I got it.
As you wish. Out of sight, out of mind. I'll keep you safe.
Anomaly detected. Access granted.
salvation. Do not veer now. The singularity is near, Severn. You must hang on. We will all find our way to the machine god. I pray that the mother will change her mind. Some of us remembered, Builder. Do not give up faith in the church. The singularity is near, Severn. You must hang on. Do not give up faith in the church. We will all find our way to the machine god. Some of us remembered, Builder. There is always hope, Joseph. Do not despair. I pray that the mother will change her mind. Who gave us the means for our salvation? Do not veer now. The singularity is near. We must hang on. I pray that the mother will change her mind.
Proti vašemu životnímu stylu nic nemám. Prostě s váma akorát nechci mluvit.
Yes, Christelle. A nice girl. She used to babysit my kids.
Now this. You know, they are saying... Please, leave me alone.
Dr. Tallis Rucker, Ark's charmingly eloquent leader himself.
But the non-augmented peoples of the world have failed to grasp is the incident was a tragedy for all.
But it wasn't all of humankind who went crazy, Dr. Rucker.
The loss of healing and dialogue, fear has
Surely you cannot claim to be mistreated by governments when they have spent taxpayer money to build them.
when legislation forces unrights people out of their homes and into sequestered tribes. Those accusations were false. When I arrived in Prague,
There was a terrorist bombing at a local church.
but ARC had nothing to do with it. We are
A non-violent organization.
Please, leave me alone.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
What was that?
You do not belong.
Have crashed the Shenzhen Stock Exchange.
There's just never enough time.
When did organized crime become so peaceful?
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
An augmented passenger broke into the plane's cockpit and ruthlessly butchered its flight crew. Details recovered from the black box recorder suggest that the man may have been suffering flashbacks to the Aug incident. That horrible day 2 years ago when augmented people all over the world flew into a psychotic killing spree, causing the greatest loss of life in recent history. I cannot speak for you folks, but terrifying memories of that day still haunt me.
Keeping you alive?
Over there. Maybe it's safer to just stay. He's on the balcony! Flash him out!
Don't press your luck. There, on the balcony!
Organization. Yes, you said that.
See him! You're not out!
Earlier today, Ruzicka train station fell victim to a bombing.
Go away,
the third to hit Prague in recent months. Is
See
this
him!
really the
You're
face
not
of a
out!
pacifist? Join the discussion online and let us know what you think. This is Eliza Cassell, reporting to you live from Picus. Picus News, the global leader in fair, unbiased, and impartial reporting. And now for a close look at the events making headlines around the world. Here are our top stories. And now for a close look at events making headlines around the world. The impact of the Aug incident is still being felt 2 years after the fact. The fear, the hatred, the violence. In the northwestern United States, a group of non-augmented citizens, armed with assault rifles, have begun patrolling the streets of Britain, Montana. They claim the U.S. government is not doing enough to protect them from augmented crazies. In China, meanwhile, protesters demanding freedom and basic human rights for all, regardless of augmented status, have been imprisoned by police.
What was that?
Shit!
Who gave us the means for our salvation?
I don't think it's likely that we'll find anything.
don't want to fuck with you either, but things need to change around here. I got the connections now. I go to the valleys. With that kind of muscle, I can expand this whole operation. The only deal that the valley's in for 20. That's it. 20% guarantees Neon is the go-to drug all across Europe. 20% is nothing for that kind of reach.
Co?
Cockpit and ruthlessly butchered its flight crew. Details recovered from the black box recorder suggest that the man may have been suffering flashbacks to the Og incident. That horrible day 2 years ago when augmented people all over the world flew into a flight path.
Keeping you alive and clearing a way to your future. Proven, safe, or survival.
Around the clock, around the world. Hiker's news. Always watching. I was lost like we were friends. Facing persecution and hatred, I broke. I hated myself and my augmented body. No longer. In our bodies, in our augmented bodies, lies our salvation. We carry the seeds of divinity within us, the future of the neo-human race.
You need to pick me up. You want praxis, eh? Biocell, hypostim, painkillers?
I might be interested.
I sell these things.
Yeah, I got that.
Buy something. Что за хуйня?
I'm good for now.
Fuck off then. Next time, maybe not fuck off. Whatever you need, I've got it.
I admire your professionalism, Brad.
Keep quiet.
Isn't going to end well for you, Ryobok.
Walk away before I decide to kill you.
I have searched for salvation, and I found an answer. Wisdom lies in the machine, God, friend. Join us. Do you despair for your future? Do you search for
Power to the people.
never seem to find satisfaction?
Just
hold out. You can do this.
I can't stop my ears from ringing. It's like the attack will never end.
It is the beginning of a new age.
Relax,
And like all praise the machine god.
Keep quiet. And what? Keep us all off mutual end? No. They cannot evict you if there's no reason.
Manipulated. I don't know exactly, but have you seen my Pavel? She has lost someone. I don't know exactly, but someone saw him in the sewer. At the mercy of a man's word. I like it down here.
Jensen, I'm getting worried. Should I be calling every police station in town looking for you?
That's not necessary. I'll be in soon.
Good, because we've got work to do.
Psst. Please, don't tell anyone. Viznik's not supposed to be here. Shh. But I am here.
I'll take your word for it.
I was part of it. The hive mind. Inside the gate, I questioned what holds us together. Where? Why? Now this. Exiled from exile. I have been disconnected.
Disconnected? Disconnected from what? I don't...
If there is a...
Not like who? You've obviously...
Yes, okay.
What's a cry for help? Let me see if I got this straight. Everyone beyond the gate is insignaled to something.
Exactly. I'm glad we understand.
You're asking me to go beyond that gate, to confront someone.
He casts them close. He brings them away. They need to be eased out.
Richard, huh? All right.
The Pied Piper is a rat. A rat! Viznik could use some help.
soldier. He should not be.
Outsider, he's not one of us.
Do not look at him.
He will harm us.
He cannot harm us.
He will behave himself.
He will be made to behave. Richard will know what to do.
He will listen to Richard.
Richard, protect us, Richard.
Richard.
Come closer. Let me see you. There's nothing to be scared of. Everyone's worst impulses get checked at the door, yours included. I hope you understand the need for it. We preach pacifism here. Alternatives to terror. Don't want animals dragging in the mud.
Who are you? What is all this?
This is what the new freedom looks like. A collaborative elaboration of the imaginative experience.
An experiment of some kind.
We're beyond experiments. We're establishing truths, new models of belonging and community, ones in which people can actually live.
You run a little utopia. There's a man outside who... He asked me to come. He said you... The man outside.
I know what it's like outside. Trapped between acts of humiliation and acts of terror. Between resolutions and registry codes. The canned laughter. The scripted dreams. It's no longer a place for people.
I came because I thought something was... It's wrong. I had reason to believe something's wrong.
Everything is wrong. That's why we're here. Bracketing out the terrors. If only in this one tiny corner of the world. Allow me to suggest something. A version of you. A version that strips away all suspicions, free of the sinister cells we cling to along the way. Here, you can be free of the injustices, the suffering, your own animal impulses. Finally, you can be human.
Visnick said I had to see through you, your attempts at manipulation, to see you for what you...
Some part of you abhors violence. Some part of everyone does. See, I know you better than you know yourself. I know you don't want to hurt anyone.
I may not know exactly what's going on here, but I do know that an honest man wouldn't need to hide behind a...
I know what you're thinking. You can't wait to be the best version of yourself.
I don't know for a fact that you're doing anything wrong.
That's because I'm not. Unless you count saving these people. We live in a world of brutality, repression, exile. The Restoration Act is the single greatest human rights violation of all time. These people deserve better than that.
Most men who claim to be saviors,
You have a skeptical personality. It's understandable. You're a product of your time. No one's forcing you to stay.
You want me to leave? Like Visnick?
I want you to understand. The people who choose to be here, they are good people. And with my help, they have done something miraculous. They have found a better version of themselves, of society. Promise me you won't jeopardize that.
I didn't come here to jeopardize these people.
That's good enough. That's all I need to hear.
You're pretending to be something you're not. Maybe we all are.
As individuals, none of us belong elsewhere.
Marius!
No place for
Oh, Marius! I want you to listen carefully to my voice. Listen to it. Even when you can no longer hear me, I want you to keep listening. Get away from there! I may not be able to keep you from snooping around, but I can keep you from doing harm. Remember, you abhor the violence. Do not doubt yourself, Thomas. We all know what that can do to a man. We all saw what happened to Vincent. Discard the darkness. Suppress your sinister thoughts. Suppress the memories of what happened to you, to those you love. Embrace our new life together. Embrace the sound of my voice. Get away from there! I may not be able to keep you from looking around, but I can keep you from doing harm. Remember, you abhor the violence. You'll stay here with me. I promise. There's nothing I won't do to keep you here and safe. Marius? Oh, Marius? I want you to listen carefully to my voice. Listen to it. Even when you can no longer hear me, I want you to keep listening. Here is all we have left. A scrap of sewer. They control everywhere else, with their laws, their threats, their guns. But together, we can make here wherever we want it to be. Here can last forever. It's a capital G garden, Martha. An ideal for all of us to live up to. You have dressed it, and you will keep it forever. That other place, the place we were never really part of, it belongs to them. It's always belonged to them. In their world, we are the humiliated, the scavengers, the oppressed. But here we can be so much more. Stop and to ask yourself, what am I contributing to the experience? You know who you are. You know what I'm talking about. I see what you see when you close your eyes. This is what happens when the outside world tries to creep in.
Visnik could use some help. I can still hear it. It's like a mosquito in my brain.
Good people don't go upstairs. Good people don't go upstairs.
Visnik could use some help. 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 I can still hear it. It's like a mosquito in my brain.
Good people don't go upstairs.
Upstairs is the world of death and clarity.
That other place, the place we were never really part of, it belongs to them. It's always belonged to them. In there, the skeptic.
Temptation leads to death.
Marius. Oh, Marius. I want you to listen carefully to my voice. Listen to it. Even when you can no longer hear me, I want you to keep listening. You don't belong here. You need to leave. I may not be able to keep you from snooping around. The storm has passed. It's over now. Close your eyes. Open them. And feel free of the violence. The skeptic. All he sees is sewers and bums drawn to a face on TV. He doesn't see the world we've created, and until he does, I don't think he should say anything. The old binary is no longer a plug. There are no odds or naturals. Of needing to be better than we are.
Good people don't go upstairs.
Beware the cults. Do not give in to easy answers.
Just take it easy. Everything will be fine. Everything will be just fine.
License, permit, voucher, document of authority, temporary pass, travel coupon, and/or certificate of authenticity.
Good old days, we'd just ask for ID.
Good old days are gone. Haven't seen one of these before. Orange level. You are some kind of badass?
Just someone with a job to do.
And the tools to do it, obviously. Go on through.
You, stop right there. Yeah, you, down on your knees. Hands behind your head.
Street is off limits, Oyobok. Private function. All businesses are temporarily closed.
Behind your back.
Sorry, I cannot help.
Don't forget.
Doc Larry! Doc Larry! Show me latest papers. Otherwise you cannot go through here.
I know the drill.
The drill has changed. Too many forgeries. All OGs must now carry a supplementary permit authentication card. Do you have this card?
My documentation's never been a problem before. It's not about to become one now.
You sure about this? I am policeman. You see uniform. You see gun.
You know, now that you mention it, your setup looks a little odd. Budget cuts?
No need to insult us. Times are difficult for a regional document-checking police. But fact remains, if you continue this way without newest permit, I am legally obliged to shoot you.
Is that right?
My friend, I know what you're thinking. It's terrible the way they make laws against your kind. But listen, maybe I can do something to help. We could come to an understanding.
What kind of understanding?
Lucky for you, I know a guy. An expert in permitification. A document agent. He offers permits, authentication cards. Peace of mind. With his help, you go wherever you want, whenever you want. No more hassles. What do you say?
Seems to me like you're taking advantage of Augs, preying on their paranoia.
I am in the business of selling hope. A chance to walk free, to stay out of God.
You think you can take advantage of Augs because they're all too scared to say no to you. You know how much this reeks of extortion, right?
The problem is with the lawmakers, not me. They keep finding ways to target you because you're augmented.
Don't try to blame this on anyone else. You're the one who stopped me in the street. You're the one I'm talking to.
And I'm telling you, you're wrong. I'm not abusing power. I'm enforcing rules I don't necessarily agree with, while also trying to help people get around them. You need to see this as an opportunity. You need to see this friend of mine.
This document agent you mentioned, you see the one in charge? He gets you to stop Augs and offer them this opportunity to do business with him.
Go see for yourself. My friend has documents to pass.
All right, give...
Shikashka.
I'm serious. I saw him last night, out behind the...
Wondered what that Vano.
This area is restricted to you, Og.
Get out of here, Clank.
You looking for...
I was stopped by someone named Drahomir at a checkpoint. He said...
You have the money?
Maybe. You want to tell me what I'm paying for exactly?
You pay to get your name on the list. Melina upstairs, she works on your shiny new permit. You come back in 1 week to pick it up. Standard pickup fee will apply.
How much do you charge people for this?
Not people. Augs. 35,000 credits.
Your buddy said this one was on the house, because I'm such a nice guy.
Drahomir would never say that.
What would he say? Something like, gouge every Aug sucker I send you for as much money as you possibly can? Is that how this works?
Look, just give me what you have, and I'll put your name on the list. That's how it works. Melina does surprisingly good work. Puts more effort in than we ask her to.
This is as much as I'm willing to give you. So what kind of shiny new permit does this get me?
Fucking tourist. You're wasting my time, Og. Come back later. We're waiting for new...
Getting a little worried.
Ogs are getting attacked in the streets.
You're
They laying low.
Fucking Drahomir. That bombing was bad for business.
Yo, stay ready. Tomorrow, you'll be so busy you'll be complaining about that. What if we expand it? Told Normals they need permits as well.
He could be in prison.
At least you're not bored, right?
Just the one. Could that be? Over there.
I think maybe we have exhausted this.
Might all be going already.
Starting to miss the action of the smash and grab jobs. I think we are pushing our luck with a checkpoint.
Not too many orcs out on the streets today.
Maybe that was the last straw. Maybe they'll start rioting. Not sure why they went after that old orc bastard.
Got to find an untapped market and exploit it.
sounded like a semi-auto. Moving closer. My brother! Time to go.
Starting to miss the action, the smash and grab jobs. What if we expand permits as well? Might all be in Golem already. Did you hear that?
It's over there.
Get rid of those train cars. Creeping me out. Right behind you. We're getting close. Hey, I got another one for the trophy wall. Not too many orcs out on the streets today. Fucking lasers everywhere. Useless. Got to find an untapped market. Split. We had a good run. I think we are pushing our luck with a checkpoint. What if we expand it? Told the Normals they need permits as well.
No one's trespassing. That makes it a good day.
Not sure why they went after that old dog bastard. Big Brat, I hope you know the risk I'm taking for you. Brat, I hope you know the risk I'm taking for you.
God damn it! Let them! String him up in the archway. Warning to us.
Not sure why they went after that old-dogged bastard.
We are God's chosen. He will guide us.
Come on, bratishka.
that?
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Please, don't shoot me.
You want to tell me what's going on here?
Arts and crafts?
I think you work for those scam artists out there. Or do they work for you?
It was never meant to be a scam. More like social services for the disaffected. You know, like no og left behind.
Looks like a forgery ring to me.
I hate the word forgery. I prefer graphic arts activism. I help people to be other people. And seriously, try getting anywhere with forgery on your resume.
You're involved in something that takes advantage of people, and you're worried about your resume?
That may have come out wrong. I mean, yes, career is important, but it's not everything. I know that. I tend to get really nervous when I'm stressed. I'm stressed when... which always just makes things worse. Oh, okay, look. I have no reason to be nervous here, do I? You're totally on my side, right? One of the good guys. Not like Drahomir.
I'm not here to make... The way I saw it out there, the promise of fake documents was being used to extort people.
The extortion part sucks. I swear.
Obviously. Government corruption versus organized crime.
When it was just me, I didn't...
Why didn't you? What do you think?
I'm not sure yet.
You think I just walk around shooting people?
Don't you? Okay, so stab him, scare him, or get the police to do their job for once. I remember Drahomir mentioning this cop who threatened him.
That sounds like the safest bet.
The whole city would come down.
Right, and just so we're clear, you are going to...
I don't like getting into trouble. And unless Someone really...
It depends what you have.
The docks I make, they really can fool the...
Sort of.
Drahomir flooded the streets with...
So you're telling me these people pay for forgeries and then probably get deported?
It doesn't have to be that. Their name...
You said it's just...
I think...
All right. I'll go meet Edward.
Once they learn that Drahomir's been taken care... By the way, there is a safe over there where they keep their money.
What about you?
Well...